Chapter 6. Why didn't you just say no? It's the question I keep asking Michael all the way as he drives me home. You know I can't stand him, and who is this girlfriend anyway? I have no idea, he replies, and his mouth is set in a firm line. Look, it's just dinner. We'll go, we'll eat, then we'll go home. Simple. Can't you just message him to say we've double booked? That would be lying. He frowns at me reproachfully. Michael's always good at taking the moral high ground. OK, just say we don't want to come then. If honesty's the way he wants to play this, then so be it. No, he says firmly, then sighs. I don't pull out of things I've committed to. If I said I'll go, then I'll go. Whilst part of me admires Michael's stoical reliability, I can't help but feel frustrated that he's tied us up into a situation I do not want to be in. Why has he always got to be so principled about everything? It's exhausting. Well, I don't know what I'm going to say to him. I take a different tack. Thank you for overcoming your misogyny to promote me, David. Can you pass the butter? Please don't, Michael says, with no trace of irony. I don't get you. I press my fingers to my temples. You know he's a jerk. He tried to split us up. He's being sued by someone from his last school. And yet his girlfriend asks us to dinner and you just say, yes, 3 bags full. Would you like a bottle of wine? You've got no reason to dislike Adele, he points out. Neither of us even know her. She seemed keen to be friendly. She probably wants David to pay off her student loan. Jen, Michael doesn't see the funny side when he's in this mood. He pulls up outside my house and takes a few breaths before speaking. Please, he starts, you've got to be careful what you say. I know you have strong opinions, but this isn't the place. I mean, just go along with it, okay? Let's put the past behind us. He's still our boss. Is that why when your friends joked that you would be head next, you said nothing? Because you actually want to be like David? I'm looking at him anxiously to contradict me, but instead he avoids my gaze, looking down at his hands. Is it a bad thing to have goals? He says, not meeting my eyes. You just got a promotion, I point out. Can't you just be satisfied with that? He twists his watch and looks out at the deserted street. You know what your problem is? I speak as the idea crystallises in my mind. You can't stay still. You have to do stuff all the time because you're scared of what happens when you stop. I recognise in him that same restlessness I had when my mum died. I didn't want to face the pain and the grief. What are you scared of, Michael? I speak the question into the heavy atmosphere of the car. The engine is running, but the absence of speech makes a wall of silence between Michael and me. He turns to me and I can see genuine confusion on his face. I don't know. I avoid discussing the Michael situation with Katie. The relationship feels too new to dissect it with her like a dead mouse. Plus, I'm keen to keep her opinion of Michael as positive as possible. Maybe I just need to accept that dating a guy like Michael is going to be very different to my previous boyfriends. Not that I've had that many. My first love, Jamie, spent nearly every waking moment with me, but we were at school and we had nothing better to do than sit on cold benches eating chips together. Then there were a few different guys when I was at uni and when I started teaching, but nothing serious. This is my first real relationship while being an adult and holding down a demanding job. I shouldn't be surprised that Michael and I don't really see each other outside school that much. It's just that he's so busy, and even our dating life feels busy too. This weekend we went to the drinks with his friends. The next day he was doing marathon training, and when I suggested meeting up, he called me and sounded exhausted. Sorry, Jen, he said. I think I'm going to get a few things done for school, then have an early night. There's this rule about no dates on school nights. And next weekend, Michael's managed to book us a Saturday lunch at Dan and Louise's house, followed by supper, whatever that means, at David Clark's house with the overly enthusiastic Adele. Can't wait. Part of me would feel excited about doing all of this if it meant going back to Michael's afterwards, cuddling up on the sofa, seeing where things go. But Michael seems content to drive me home and drop me off with a kiss each time. I don't want to invite myself over to his place. It just seems odd that he never wants to take things to the next level. I know he likes me, and I also know that I'm his first girlfriend. Maybe he wants to take things slowly. He's no ordinary guy. I keep telling myself that this is a good thing.